guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am not sure what I'm going to do. I am going to do my makeup. That is one thing that is for sure, but I don't really know what look I am heading to. I do know that I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Magic Palette, but more than that, I cannot tell. So let's get started. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did use this e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist in my full face of a first impression with only drugstore and cruelty-free makeup, which I will leave a link up here and also in my description box. But I did use this and I wasn't sure what I thought, and I'm still not sure. Well, I don't like it. I mean, I don't dislike it, but it's not doing anything, if you know what I mean. So it's basically water in a bottle. I think that this might be good for someone that's dehydrated, and my skin is very dry right now. I never have dry skin, but it's a little bit dehydrated because I have been a little bit sloppy when it comes to skincare and stuff. So that's a big no-no for me. So I'm going to spray my face a little bit with this because I feel that it's needed. Oh my god. So once that has dried, I am going in with my Wet n Wild Cover All Primer, and I am sure that you guys are getting sick and tired of me using this, but I like it, and I feel that primer and foundation are the two most boring things when it comes to makeup to buy. I mean, powder doesn't do anything. I love my RCMA powder. I only use loose and translucent powder, and that is great. It's so affordable and cheap, and I really love it. Same thing goes for this one. I really love this primer, and it's super affordable, so why not use it? So right now I am trying to find my perfect foundation, and I have still not figured it out. You know, every time I'm not off camera, or not on camera, I mean, I am actually using animal tested foundations just because I want my whole collection to be cruelty free. And yeah, so that is why I'm using them, so I can get rid of them later. But on camera I don't, because I don't want to promote anything that's tested on animals. Today I'm going to use this. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation, and I'm also going to mix in a little bit of the Kat Von D Kat Von D Lock It In foundation, and I have this in the shade Light 45, and this is natural. So this is a little bit too light, and this is a little bit too dark. This is a little bit too dry in my opinion, and this might be a little bit too dewy. I'm not really sure. So I'm just taking 2 pumps of the Kat Von D one, and I'm shaking this before I pump something out, and I think I'm gonna take 2 pumps as well. So I usually take a lot more foundation, but not today. Oh my god, do you see my lips? I have not been good at removing my makeup. I actually recorded another makeup video, or a makeup look, before I did this. So basically I did my makeup on camera, and then I went to my bathroom, cleaned everything out, and just sat down here again. You know, sometimes you feel inspired or motivated, or you just want to get some shit done, or you don't have anything to do. That is basically me. My boyfriend is out with some friends, and I thought, okay, perfect time to, you know, record the entire day. So now I'm gonna take some concealer, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics Concealer Total Coverage Concealer in the shade 100. And if I'm not mentioning a shade or something, that will be listed in my description box as always, so no one has to worry about that. I am going to take a little bit of concealer on my lids as well. That was a lot, so we're gonna move that. So now I'm just going to take my little RCMA powder and set my entire face. And I am not into, you know, the entire baking situation anymore. I definitely bake sometimes, but not on a day-to-day basis anymore, just because that will make me look very dry and cakey sometimes. So for the moment I prefer not to do it. It's also very heavy, you know, now when we are in the hottest months. So I am going to do my eyebrows off cam, but I do have a eyebrow tutorial if you want to see that, and I will link it up here and also in my description box. Okay, so brows are done and I'm going to continue with my face. And as I said, I am going to use this palette from Juvia's Place, and this is their Magic palette. I have done some looks with this palette already, which I can link in my description box. But if you don't know what the palette looks like, it looks like this. I don't want to do something over dramatic today. I kind of want to keep it soft because I don't usually do that, but let's see what we will come up with. So I'm starting off with the shade Nana, which is a brown shade that's going to be perfect in my transition. You know, I always do very colorful looks. You know, I have talked about this so many times, but I don't know, I think life's more fun with a hint of color. Now I'm gonna take the shade Saika. Oh my god. I mean, they have so hard names. They're hard to pronounce for me. At least I'm doing my best. Oh my god, my nails, you guys. I have had these nails for a very long time, and I mean, I don't know if you can see. Look at my nail. It has grown out so much. And if you didn't know, I do all my nails by myself. So I am not, you know, educated in that area or anything. I am just a very cheap person that loves to do shit on my own. And my lamp, my UV lamp, because I do gel nails, it broke. So I have ordered a new one, but I'm not getting it for another maybe like 4 or 5 days. I'm really longing for it to come so I can just do my nails again. So now I have the shade Kuji. Yes, Kuji. Now I'm gonna take the shade Bruno, which is a brown shimmer shade. And now I'm gonna take the shade Sakia under my eyes. I don't think I want to do a liner today because I want to have a quite natural look. So I will do my lashes off cam. And the last thing for my eyes, I am just going to use the Doll 10 Aqua Gel Liner in the shade Noir something dark side. I don't want my face to look this flat, so that is why I am going to use the Bahama Mama bronzer from The Balm, and a tip is to hold it in the right direction. And then it looks like this. And yes, it looks like I have been scratching here, so you don't need to take a lot with this at all. At least not if you are as fair as I am. Then I want to remove my double chin without having surgery. And a little bit on my forehead, since I have quite a large forehead. And I am going to take the Model's Own bronzer. This is called Sculpt and Glow Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Light Tan. And this is a little bit orange, but I don't mind. And I am going to use my favorite blush of all time, and it's the Milani Blush Baked Blusher in the shade Bella Bellini. Ah, it's gorgeous! I love it! You can just take so much of this blush because it's never going to build up to be too much, and it's just so beautiful during the summer because it just glows you up and it gives you a like peachy pink sheen. So all of you guys know that I love blush and I use it quite a lot. I am basically a blush whore. And I thought I would use the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Eclipse, and this is a collab between him and Manny MUA. I did talk about Jeffree Star Skin Frost in my YouTube Made Me Buy It video, and basically what I said is that I do have some problems with this product because I can't get it to apply to my brush. The brush don't pick up any product, and I thought that I would do this on camera today and see if it works better. So I typically use two different highlighting brushes. The first one I use is the Morphe M501 brush. This sheds a lot, but it just gives me, you know, a perfect glow, and it's making the highlight go on so beautifully. And then I have a more dense brush, which is the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03, and this is not, you know, as poofy as the other one, but it's a little bit harder. So I think I'm gonna try this, and this is also clean, so I don't have any product on it. I'm going to... It looks like I am only getting, you know, glitter sparks on my brush, but let's see. I can't get it to stick to my fucking brush. I don't know how people do this. Okay, so now it's starting to, you know, appear on my skin and actually look like a highlight. But it just looks so chunky. His product is going all over the place. I can't even deal with it. Talk about fallout. I know that he mentioned that the Anastasia Subculture palette had a lot of fallout, but I mean, glass houses, stones. This is a disaster. This is a freaking disaster. I am instead going to take my Ofra highlighter, which is so much better, and I'm gonna use the same brush. This is in the shade Rodeo Drive, and this is so smooth. It just goes on the skin so easily. I mean, look at this. A little bit here, a little bit on my nose, brow bone. This is not a brow bone, brow bone. So I think I'm gonna use this from Colourpop. This is their Ultra Satin Liquid Lipsticks in the shade Magic Wand. So this is the finished look, and I really hope that you guys appreciated that I did a little bit more natural and softer look than I usually do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. If you want to follow me on my social medias, everything is listed down below, so you can easily go and follow me there. And yeah, that was all from me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Bye guys!